Hello and welcome to another episode of How to Automate with Zenphi in under 3 minutes. Today, as you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be going over how you can automate the process of extracting fields from a PDF and saving them into a Zenphi table. We're going to be making use of Gemini, so let's go ahead and get started. The first step to any Zenphi flow is to set up your trigger, which is going to be what's going to start your flow. For this example, we're using the Google Drive trigger since we want to make sure that this flow runs every time a new sales quote is added. This is going to be the file that I'll be using for the example, and these are the fields that I want to extract. I want it to let me know the name of the company, the product, quantity, and the total. So simply set up your connection to Google Drive by clicking on the plus icon and then click on the Google Drive icon to be able to select which folder you want to monitor. After that, we're going to move on to the start of the show, which is going to be this generative AI Gemini action. Simply select the model that you want to work with and add your API key. Then down at the bottom, we're going to be able to see a spot to be able to insert the system instructions. Here you can be as detailed as possible. This is what Gemini is going to use to be able to know what to extract. So here I'm letting it know that I want to extract the company name, product, quantity, and total, and that it's located inside of a table in the PDF, and I want to return it in JSON format. So here is a sample text. We will be using this in a second in our next action. In input, we can simply write something along the lines of extract the fields from the attached document. We're going to enable use file, and then using the token picker, we can get the file from the trigger. Down at the bottom, all we have to do is make sure that output in JSON is turned on. That way we're able to use our next action. So this is called convert JSON to object. What this is going to allow us to do is to be able to convert it into an object that we're going to be able to use to add to our table. So all you have to do is, using the token picker, select the output from the previous Gemini action. And then for the schema, since we did have an example written, you can paste that here and then infer from sample, and it'll automatically turn it into a JSON schema. And then if we go to the output, as we can see now, we have each individual field separated. So now all we have to do is add it to a table. So this action is called create record. You have to select the table. From here, this is a Zenphi table, so simply select your table here, and then you're going to be able to select which fields you want to add. So once we do that, we can use a token picker to be able to add each one of the fields wherever they correspond, and they're going to be added like so. So let's go ahead and do a test run, and it has successfully added the values to the table. So we go over to our table and we refresh. As you can see, it has added the next row. And that would be everything. As you can see, it can be very simple to automate this process. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments section, and also let us know what else you'd like to learn how to automate in under 3 minutes.